Happy morning, happy Friday morning, Red Army. It's your boy Case, aka Students for 1878 Casual. And this is what I'm hearing in the streets. Well, my last word in the street, what I'm hearing in the streets video, we were talking about the possibility of the new CEO and the new director of football, Jean-Claude Blanc, and being the CEO, and Paul Mitchell being the director of football. Well, looks like the 25-cent minority takeover of Jim Ratcliffe is going to be announced during the international break. That's gonna cost him like $1.5 billion, I believe, in U.S. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be like 1.2 bill. And then you have an initial up to 300 million for infrastructure as it's listed as, but I think it's just to start the project, the beginning of the project. Maybe that goes into transfers. Maybe that goes into, I really don't know what 300 million would put into the infrastructure, since you need to, it's like $1 billion project, but maybe it's just gonna go to have liquid cash available for the beginning of the process, and that probably will go into January transfer if it's done, allegedly. So, what does this mean, United supporters? It means there's a change coming. It means that we're going to have a bit of progress. I know it's not what we wanted, it's not the full buyout, but I don't want to say but like I'm bowing down or agreeing with it, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. But the thing is, Sir Jim seems to be doing the right things initially. You know, the people that he's appointing, Jean-Claude Blanc and Paul Mitchell, are very qualified for the position. And the 300 million that he's going to put in is more money than the Glazers have ever invested. So we have to look at his progress. Not what we wanted, like I said, but it's progress. You know, I'm proud of him that he's going to get the Glazers are going to put over control of the football operations. There will be like a sporting panel with one of the Glazers, I think it's Joe Glazer, who'll be part of it, with a guy named David Braswell or some guy that's Jim Ratcliffe is appointing. I'm killing his name, like Dave Braswell or something. And it'll be him, Sir Jim, and the Glazer on this board where they do the football decisions. This Dave Braswell guy, he's just going to do the day-to-day operations, make sure everybody's doing. He's more like a sergeant at arms taskmaster, just making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. But all these things implemented with the director of football and the CEO, it's progress. Like I said, it's not what we all wanted, but especially that the Glazers are still involved. But what can we do? I'm starting to warm up to it, because it's really, you have to look at the positive and the negatives. And the positive is it's football. People going to be making football decisions, and the people that are doing are qualified. So all this is supposed to be announced over an international break, and everybody should be in place for Everton, which would be good. That we'd be able to get work done before the transfer window. That'd be exceptional. Our team's a mess, and I'm understanding what Sir Jim wants to do when he says, let's rebuild the team first before we get into the stadium. That will get done, but let's take care of the team. And I'm okay with that, because he's starting to present a plan. He's starting to present what he wants to put in place, because one thing Sir Jim is not going to be able to do is just come in, do the job, and not explain. Especially if he claims to be a United fan. He knows what we are educated, we're starving for information. That's one thing the Glazers did a horrible fucking job. Communicating with the supporters. Communicating with us what was going on, why they did the things. And I know you can say, well, they own the team, it's their right, but No. Supporters is what make the team. If we have anywhere to 1 billion supporters worldwide, we're the ones putting the money in the pocket. We're the ones making sure that the t-shirt sales is the best. We're the ones the reason why you get good shirt deals. We're the ones you're having all this revenue turnover, which you're not making money on. You're the one who's not doing it because you're making bad decisions. We put plenty of money in place for you guys to be successful and for the club to be successful. And for how it's been ran, and you don't explain why you're just taking out dividends and where they're going, and why you signing these players, and why our training staff is just subpar. But anyway, Sir Jim, one thing I have to say is he's got to explain to us what's going on. And I'm pretty sure he will. But so far, he gave us a little glimpse by saying he wants to build the team first before he gets heavy into the infrastructure. So that's why I'm saying this $300 million to start it off. It's got to be going towards transfers and just having cash to help improve the team. Cash to let players go. Because you gotta figure there's gonna be some players that we are gonna want to get rid of, and we're gonna have to take a loss. That cash is gonna allow us to take a loss, hopefully. So, everybody get ready for the international break when we hear more about this minority stake investment. It's progress, it's not what we wanted, but what can we do? We're all always going to support this club. We're going to be around this club longer than these players, longer than these coaches. Shit, longer than some owners. It's United till I die. This is Casey, this is the word in the street. As you can tell, still love the United, hate Glazers. I'm warming up to the Sir Jim thing a little bit. I'm warming up to it a little bit. Just for the simple fact he's already made the right choices by the people that he's putting in to implement his plan. Jean-Claude Blanc I did his resume, it's magnificent. Paul Mitchell, I've always been a fan of. Organization, structure, that's what we need. Football people running the club, that's what we need. Supporters will be here till we die. Up the fucking Reds. Love United, hate Glazers. This is Casey, 1878 Chasm. I'm out.